Right, today is Monday the 13th of January, video 13. And I said yesterday that I would show you how to put the rub-on stickers on and the resin. And I have to say something about the resin later because I'm not going to show you this today. So I have these absolutely lovely rub-on stickers. And this one was the keyring that had the foil on the side, and I actually like it that it's not covering it absolutely perfect and the paint is coming through sometimes. So I put the hole in so I know which way my picture goes up, and then you just cut whichever picture you want out. These small scissors are really handy for this. And these rub-on stickers come with just a lollipop stick, but I have my burnisher, which is a crystal that's all rounded, and you can use that really well as well. Right, you then just take the backing paper off. Comes off really easily, and then make sure this fits on. Mine is just a tiny bit too big, and we want to make sure it sits straight. Yeah, and then you just start burnishing it. Make sure you get it all, like I show you with the lollipop stick. It goes really well. Might even be a bit better, to be honest. And you want to make sure that you don't move the image. And you also take your time. There is no rushing. You want to make sure that when you pull it off that you're not leaving some pieces behind, because that would be really sad if you then get a tear. There's mostly only one of each image when you buy these things, so it's not like you have 5 of the same. This goes a bit over the edge, so I'm not sure yet how that's gonna work. And I just take a bit more time and go over more often. And what I find when I concentrate too much, I pull my shoulders up and I stop breathing. And sometimes that can give you extra pain if you struggle with chronic pain anyway. So just allow yourself to drop your shoulders and just keep breathing. With anything you actually do, there is, just rushing and maybe finishing 10 seconds earlier is not making much difference. So I've gone over a few times now, and then I lift it carefully and I can see it's all really nicely done. So you can see, because the color is dark underneath, so you can see the outline of the white sticker, but when the resin comes over later, that's not so bad. I don't know yet if I'm going to make a keyring or a bookmark with it. I just thought I really like the image and it fits well with the purple. So the reason why I'm not showing the resin today, and that's something that's actually a positive when you start doing videos or you just start crafting, you discover what you need to do. And what's not working so much. So I have these respirators because resin is actually really, really dangerous. Even if it says it has no fumes, it still has fumes. You just can't smell them. And the problem is that it can destroy your lung linings and you can develop really bad allergies. So you should always have respirator and gloves. The problem is normally I do my resin in another room and I've got an air purifier next to it. And I let the air purifier run and I leave the room. So I just thought, I Googled today, what does actually happen with the fumes? So if you put resin on, so I'm working with UV resin at the moment, and you cure it under the UV lamp. But if I would do this here, I'm working in my bedroom because that's where I spend most of my time. So I set it up so I can work here as well. But like I said, for resin, I go in the other room. Even if you wear a respirator and then you take it off, and I wouldn't be able to use my air purifier because it would be too noisy trying to speak and have that in the background. The fumes would still linger. And even I have a friend who just doesn't wear anything, and I try to keep telling him, even if you don't feel your breathing gets worse or so, it's accumulative. So you might be okay for a year, 2 years, I don't know, and then all of a sudden you get an allergy or you have really problems with your lungs. So I thought, great, now I need to learn how to voice over, because I can shoot the video, have the air purifier in the background, and when I have the respirator on, I wouldn't be able to really talk anyway. But before I started doing these daily videos, I wasn't really sure. You know, you don't know what you don't know. So if you're worried that you're not good enough in anything, the important bit is starting, because only by starting can you actually notice what's missing, what you don't know, what you can't do. And I think if we would be aware, like parenting, if we would be aware how difficult parenting is, no one would have gotten any children. But you find that out while you have your child, and the bigger it gets, the different problems you have. So this is just really short again today. And just trying to encourage you to make sure you stay safe. Don't risk your health, especially if you're struggling with your health anyway. But also don't let that stop you from trying things out and doing them. This was really simple, and it wouldn't even cost you a lot to do this. Just a bit fabric. It comes with the pictures actually. So when I order the pictures, you can order this bit of fabric, because you can actually use them without paint, and you can just rub on there. And I just decided to cover, because like I showed in the other video, I get these blanks, but when I painted them, they were really irregular, and I think it would have taken a lot of paint to get a smooth surface. So I used the fabric that came with these rub-on pictures, covered the blank, painted them, cut it off, and then put the foil on the side. And now the next bit will be, well, I need something for the other side. The one I did for my daughter's friend, I put her name on, but I might just put a nice word, either love or peace, or maybe a saying. I'm not sure yet what I can do with this side, but with this one I'm happy. And I will make a video how to put the resin on, but then, like I said, I need to see how I can do voiceover. I think I put myself under too much pressure, and I thought I need to know all these things before I start, and I never started. And now I'm just going along and every day do a little bit. I didn't know I would have 13 videos all of a sudden. So I hope you were able to be creative today. And if not, let that be okay with you, and maybe try tomorrow again. Take care.